At a recent gathering of religious conservatives hosted by Turning Point Action in West Palm Beach, Florida, former President Donald Trump made a bold statement. Trump urged Christians to vote for him in the next election, promising that if they did, they would not have to vote again. He told the audience, "Christians, get out and vote. Just this time, you won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years, it'll be fixed. It'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore. My beautiful Christians." Trump reassured them that their efforts would lead to a better, secure future where voting would no longer be necessary. Trump's speech elicited a variety of reactions. Democratic lawmakers in Vice President Harris's campaign were quick to criticize the comments, suggesting they hinted at an end to democratic elections. Representative Adam Schiff and other Democrats were vocal on social media, claiming that Trump's remarks pointed to a potential authoritarian regime. However, Trump's campaign clarified that his statements aimed at uniting the country and bringing prosperity to all Americans. Contrary to these alarmist interpretations, Trump's audience responded warmly, many standing in ovation and chanting, "Fight, fight, fight," especially when Trump claimed that the 2020 election had been rigged against him. Trump even linked this narrative to personal danger, recalling a recent assassination attempt where he was grazed by a bullet. He shared that he removed the last bandage from his ear just before the event, emphasizing his resilience. In his remarks, Trump promised to shield conservative values from leftist threats, embellishing his stance with claims against Democrats' aversion to voter ID laws. Trump painted a vivid picture of a nation under attack and in need of a strong leader to restore order. This resonated deeply with the values of individual responsibility and national pride held by the audience. Despite the media frenzy stirred by Trump's speech, some Christian leaders also raised mild concerns. David Lane, an organizer for conservative pastors, noted that while Trump's enthusiasm was appreciable, it could inadvertently discourage future voter participation. Lane emphasized the importance of continued civic engagement to uphold America's Judeo-Christian heritage. Trump has consistently targeted evangelical Christians, aware of their significant electoral power. Having drawn substantial support from this demographic in previous elections, he maintained his message with a promise of unwavering protection for religious freedoms and traditional values. He reinforced this by meeting with influential figures like Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and showcasing strong endorsements from the likes of former HUD Secretary Ben Carson and activist Charlie Kirk. In sum, Trump's speech was a strategic move to rally a critical voter base, blending his characteristic flair with a promise of stability. His proclamation of a future devoid of voting hurdles seeks to fortify his support, presenting himself as the defender of conservative principles in turbulent times. With a divisive track record, Trump's tactics remain consistent, galvanizing support through impassioned appeals that intertwine personal resilience with nationalistic fervor.